Chugga 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 chugga. Welcome to Issues with Issues. Chugga 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 chugga.
So, Bill, what does Senator Hoopy Ploopy have to do in order to win re-election?
Well, Bill, I think he's got to get more votes than the other fellow.
Interesting thought, Bill. One, don't flock the boat.
The big city, diplomatic capital, center of world culture, political focal point, and a great place to shop. Sheep enjoys the wonderful world of wool, while others prefer window shopping. Or maybe your thing is gaskets, baskets, and caskets. Or perhaps ye old booster rocket shoppy. What's this? A coffee shop? Wow, talk about your niche market. Let's go inside and see what this Sneezy's coffee is all about. Hey, not bad. They have people reading poetry. And there's someone speaking poetry.
An ode to bold toad. Oh, toad!
Anyway, let's see what else they've got. Hey, wait a second. What is Private Public doing here? Shouldn't he be busy trying to capture sheep?
I am. Right now, I'm undercover.
Well, what they do? Can I get some coffee now?
You see, today started out just like any other day in a secret military organization bent on capturing a particular sheep for a sheep-powered ray gun.
What's on today's agenda, Private Public?
Today, I'm going to infiltrate Sneezy's Coffee as an employee. We know that sheep will be visiting this coffeelicious store later in the afternoon.
Brilliant! How do we know sheep is going to be there?
The plot device told us.
Hello.
Wonderful machines, those plot devices. We really should get one.
We already have one.
That's fast work, Private.
Thank you, sir. So, that's why I'm here now.
That was so beautiful. No! Give me my coffee!
I hate to goad your toe. Hey! No!
May I help you, sir?
Ah, Private Public! I hardly recognized you. Has sheep arrived yet?
No, sir. But he should be here any minute now.
Well, I'll just wait here.
I'm sorry, sir, but you can't sit here without ordering something.
I'm your commanding officer. I don't have to order something if I don't want to.
Sir, I am also an employee of the Sneezy's Coffee Corporation, and I feel I have an obligation to do my best for them. I'm up for Employee of the Month.
Oh, very well. What do you suggest?
I'd have to say the Coffee Chino, sir. It combines the great flavor of coffee with the fun flavor of cappuccino.
But cappuccino is coffee.
And Coffee Chino is both.
Fine, whatever. What's taking that sheep so long to get here anyway?
Sheep would have been there already if he hadn't run into little Lisa Rental. And believe you me, this may take a while.
Yes!
Oh, looks like General Specific had too much coffee, Chino. He's got the caffeine madness, and he's got 'em bad.
There he is, sir. Just give the order, and sheep is ours. I said give the order, and sheep is ours.
Oh, no! Has sheep actually fallen into General Specific's trap? Will the over-caffeinated General manage to give the order to attack? Stay tuned for the mind-warpingly explosive Chapter 2, Flying by the Bleat of Your Pants! wow.
My name is Buddy, and I am running for the office of Big City Dog Catcher. I hope that you will vote for me, because I have 20 years' experience catching dogs. That, and my opponent, is a ham sandwich.
I would just like to say that I am not a ham sandwich. Which is not to say that there's anything wrong with ham sandwiches. Some of my best friends are primarily ham in nature. But as this isn't my commercial, I'll stop talking now.
I do not want to run a negative campaign here, but that was obviously a desperate attempt by a ham sandwich to fool you, the voter.
Vote Buddy. He's not a ham sandwich. Paid for by the Buddy's Not a Ham Sandwich Committee.
Due to weird new regulations, sheep in the big city must show something of cultural value once every 42 years. So, in the spirit of unwilling obligation, we present a theatrical and very cultural production of the Russian classic, As the Cherry Ripens.
You know, I've been thinking, there must be more to life than talking about the fact that our mistress's fiancé mysteriously disappeared 10 years ago.
Me too. Let's exit.
I can hardly bear the demands of my rich, spoiled life any longer. Ivanovich, Malkovich, Ivanich, 50s kitsch, fall in a ditch, that's a good pitch. Romanov.
Katrina! I've been here 10 years, ever since your fiancé mysteriously disappeared. There's no need to call me by my formal name. Simply call me Ivanovich, Malkovich, Ivanich, 50s kitsch, fallen ditch, that's a good pitch. You can leave off the Romanov part.
Oh, thank you, Ivanov. Thanks.
Katrina, I have something I want to tell you, but I'm afraid it's difficult for me to say.
Why?
For one thing, it's in French.
Oh, do try.
Je t'aime.
What?
Je t'aime.
I can't make heads or tails of that.
I love you. 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 I love you this big.
As big as that fish you almost caught last summer?
Bigger!
Are you mad? Have you forgotten I am committed to be engaged, to be married?
Your fiancé has been missing for 10 years, Katrina! For all we know, he may be dead!
Or in a small shoe store in St. Petersburg. He loved shoes.
Fine. For all we know, he is dead or in a small shoe store in St. Petersburg. I don't care! Kiss me!
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you, the line at the grocery store took forever. What is going on here?
Bob!
We thought you were dead.
Or in a shoe store in St. Petersburg.
I cannot believe that I step out for a measly 10 years and I find my best friend.
I'm not your best friend.
Okay. I find my, someone with with whom I am on a first 20 names basis and I've completely forgotten what I was going to say.
Look out for that huge anvil.
No, that wasn't it. It was...
Oh, look at the cherry trees. They are beginning to blossom.
Hurrah! Bravo! Author.
That should be enough culture for a while. When we last left Sheep, he had fallen into General Specific's clever trap. But the General has too much caffeine in his system to give the order to attack. Or does he?
Chapter 2. Flying by the bleat of your pants.
He did it!
Getting away, sir. I'm on it.
Away!
What's this? Someone stopped sheep!
I did it!
You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it!
Later-ish.
Everyone has RSVP'd for the sheep capture party, sir.
Wonderful! Private public, who's coming?
General dentistry, general store, general anesthesia, major pain, major television event, lieutenant governor.
Good. It'll be nice to have everyone in the same room. Then I can fire them all at once.
Fire them, sir?
Sure. Now that we've got sheep, we don't need them anymore. We don't need them anymore. Don't need them anymore. Don't need them. Don't need. Eat. Oh, and fix that light bulb, will you, Private?
Yes, sir.
It's amazing, but the actually captured sheep has been placed in the secret military organization's maximum security cafeteria.
Meatballs. Milk. Cookie.
You're fired!
Now that can't be good for morale.
More later-ish.
In the sheep-powered ray gun room, General Specific is in for some shocking news.
What do you mean the sheep-powered ray gun isn't ready for sheep? Do you know how many cups of cappuccino I had to drink to capture this guy?
I never thought you would be actually catching this one sheep. It's so contrary to the whole setup of the show.
What are we supposed to do now, mad scientist?
Angry scientist. Just because I have goofed-it does not mean that you can be talking my wronged name.
Yeesh!
I have a plan. I will be making an alternate testing subject by taking some of sheep's DNA.
Don't you mean DNA?
Why are you not my Englishness be understanding? Oh, the timing with that!
Well, okay. Do your thing, but hurry up. I don't have all day.
Not all day later-ish.
Finally, I have done it. Using the sheep's DNA, I have been creating the perfect clone.
I don't want to micromanage here, but that is not a clone of sheep.
Of course it's not being a clone. Any fool could be making of a clone of a sheep. You could be in the going to Clones R Us for one of those thingings. Before you, it's a genuine clone. A clone is much more special.
So, this bearish thing...
Clone!
This clone isn't a genetic copy of the one sheep who works in this sheep-powered ray gun. So then, why are we testing it?
Just look at how cuteness it is being.
Maybe we should just give up on the whole test thing, sir.
Yes, perhaps. Wait! Give up? General Specific never says, I give up. Except as an example of what I never say, of course. Put the clone in the ray gun!
Certainly, sir.
Oh boy! You could cut the tension with a knife! If you had one handy. General Specific is getting one step closer to his dream of having a sheep-powered ray gun. Sheep is getting a preview of what could happen to him, and the angry scientist is getting to practice for next week's recital.
Would you mind?
Sorry.
You rang, Master?
Yes, troll. Pushing that button for me.
Yes, Master.
Maybe a few minor adjustmentations.
Well, hurry up! I want to see that sheep in the ray gun by the beginning of the next chapter! Now go!
Oh no! Will Sheep survive the ray gun? Will Private Public and the others have a job after General Specific is done with Sheep? What is with that clone thing anyway? Find out the palm-sweatingly dynamic answers in Chapter 3, The Agony of Bleat!
And now, for a new voice in the race for dog catcher, a ham sandwich.
Let me just reiterate again that I am not a ham sandwich. In the interest of full disclosure, let me say that I am made of bologna, a sort of sliced chicken mixture, and, well, a little ham. The point I'm trying to make here is... Wow!
Paid for by the I Am Not a Ham Sandwich Committee.
Now that is democracy in action.
The thrills ain't stopping here as General Specific prepares to have sheep put into the sheep-powered ray gun. An event that could spell the end of an era for General Specific, the end of a job for Private Public, and the end of everything for sheep!
Chapter 3, The Agony of Bleat.
You heard me in the previous chapter! Put that sheep in the ray gun and let's hurry up! Because the sooner we do this, the sooner I can fire you all! Fire you all! Fire you all! I thought I told you to do something about those light bulbs!
Perhaps we better put sheep in the ray gun, say, in the morning?
Oh, yes. I am so tiring.
I'd like to be fresh when we put the sheep in the ray gun.
Oh, all right. I'll inexplicably agree to wait until morning. But just this once. Good night.
Poor sheep. He may have been saved, but only for one lonely night. As he sits alone in the dark, sheep's life passes before his eyes. Not much there, eh? What's this? Some mysterious man is coming into the cafeteria! Eek! Oops! And the mysterious man is freeing sheep! Wow! I didn't see that coming at all! Man, oh man! General Specific's gonna freak when he finds out sheep escaped! Or will he?
Dagnabbit, man! I am so freaked! That's one heck of a splinter!
Allow me, sir.
Thanks, Private. You know, it's a shame that sheep somehow managed to escape Private Public, but I'd like to focus on the more important need to capture that sheep.
Yes, sir.
What's on the agenda today?
Well, I am going to disguise myself as a home entertainment system at Less is More Electronics Warehouse, because we know that Sheep plans to buy one there today.
Brilliant! How do we know Sheep is going to be there?
The plot device told us.
Hello.
Wonderful machines, those plot devices. We really should get one.
We already have one.
That's fast work, Private.
Thank you, sir.
So, it looks like everything worked out just hunky-dory. Sheep's back in the big city. General Specific still has a sense of purpose. And Private Public still has a job. Everybody's happy.
You can say that again.
I know, but I'm not going to. Hey, kids, how about a little ranting Swede?
I'll tell you something that steams my clams. Supermarkets. I mean, what's so super about supermarkets? They can't fly through the air. They don't have X-ray vision. They don't rescue damsels in distress. They look to me like plain old ordinary mortal markets. They should say ordinary mortal markets. Come kick me. I can't do anything about it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And another thing, if they have chocolate milk, why can't they have chocolate hamburgers?
Oh, yeah! Now that's what I call ranting.
Her.
Fat!
Her.
Fat!
Her.
Father?